Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Welcome to Whip Wednesday. How you guys doing? Get in here, get cozy, get crafty. uh, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I thought today would be kind of fun to do some Tunisian crocheting. I haven't done it in a little while, and I'm like I kind of want to do some more Tunisian crocheting. So I was like, oh, we should do like a little swatch thing where I do a few different swatches, or we do at least one swatch. We can maybe make up like a big square or something, um, and like do one stitch at least. I don't know. We'll see how many we can get through. But I thought it would be kind of fun to like make some squares. Then I can either do some stuff with those. We can put them together and make like a whole patchwork thing. I don't know. I feel like I want to do that, so I think it'd be kind of fun. So we're starting off with some Tunisian stitches and I let you guys vote. So the vote is still going on. So feel free, get your 2 cents in as to what you think we should try first: the waffle stitch, the rib stitch, the lattice stitch, or the honeycomb stitch. I'm pretty sure the waffle one we have done together before, but I was like, oh, we could do it again though, because I want to make more like larger swatches. And then with colors, I just have like a bunch of my colors out. So I'm just gonna kind of pick at random. And we're gonna have some fun with it. Hopefully I have the right sizes out. Cause I have like a 5. I figured that would be a good size, or a 6. The 6 might be better, but we'll see what happens. Cause depending on the yarn and the stitch, I might have to go up or down. So I'm not doing it too crazy. But go ahead. The vote is in the chat right now, so feel free to do that. But how are you guys doing? Are you guys working on anything fun for Whip Wednesday? I feel like I have a million projects. I was working on some website designing today, some learning some, or broadening my mind and learning some more stuff today. I have a million projects with crochet. I really do. We could have even made some popcorn today, but I was like, no, let's do some stitches. I want some fun stitches to make. Um, I swear, did some editing today. I had a lot. I have a lot on my plate right now, but it's okay. I'm trying to catch up. I feel like I say that every single time as I'm trying to catch up, and then it's like, am I able to? Can I do it? I'm gonna try. Oh my gosh. So far it looks like we might be doing the honeycomb stitch, which looks really cute. What color would I want to do? I have a gray, a couple variegated, and like a purple on my desk right now. Potentially the blue. I feel like I haven't done blue in a while. I need some blue in my life. Which also just sounds kind of silly, but you know, what are you gonna do? But I do love a Whip Wednesday for playing around and doing stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I think this will be fine. Okay. Yeah, okay, good. I have a bunch of stuff up here, so I have it ready to go. But if there's no updates, I mean, I might as well just get started over here. We'll pop over to the desk, I suppose, instead. I do even have, like, my second camera up, so if you guys want to be able to see my hands from a different direction and get hopefully a good view of the stitches being made, I think that'll be nice. So I have this gray color. I have this one with, like, a nice, like, smoky blue and, like, tealy kind of blue color. This one is also an ombre, but it's more, what would you call it? Like cobalt? No, cobalt's like not the right term for that one. I don't know. It's a different shade of blue. And then we have more of like a plummy purpley color. I figured those were good ones for us to do today. And then have some fun with this. I mean, like, one of my other things I keep wanting to do is also having like a really beautiful stitch in the background, and then I'm doing some embroidery on it. So I feel like that's also part of my plan, is to have some swatches and make some like really beautiful wall hangings, or pieces for bags or pockets and yada yada yada. I feel like there's a lot that can be done with all of those. But it does look like, I mean, there might be a minute left, but it does look like it's going to be the honeycomb stitch. So, which one do I want to use? I think I'm going to use, I feel like I should use the 6. I'm gonna go with the 6mm. Get that going. And then I kind of like the idea of using this blue today. Do I have an end? I do have an end, but do I need to put you... I potentially need to put it into a yarn holder. Okay, so I got my yarn holder for this one. So I don't have to worry about it rolling off my desk every 2 seconds. That's my guess is what would happen, honestly. But I just kind of wanted this to be a little bit more relaxing before I have to run away and work with my brother on the podcast. Because yesterday, oh my gosh, his microphone decided to be a pain. So we're hoping today we can get stuff working. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta improvise a little bit. Alright, so I have the 6. And I have our color. So we're just gonna get started right away. If you wanna follow along, if you have Tunisian hooks or anything, feel free. I'll try to be good about explaining what I'm doing. But we're going to be doing the honeycomb stitch. And feel free, if you guys are working on anything fun and want to let us know what you're doing or tell us about your current project, I would love to hear it. I think, let's see how long I want to make this. I like using this one better. I have the ones where it's just like a really long, stiff, like, hook. But I like using the one with the tails just because I like the feeling of, one, the hook itself, but then it can make it really massive if I really wanted to. I could pretty much make a blanket size on this one hook, which is fun. Now, let me try that again. But we want to start off with an odd number. So let me see how big we want to make this. So that's 19. Could probably go a little bit bigger than that. We're gonna do a typical, like, foundation at the beginning. That's 25. I feel like that's a better size. Because I don't want these to be, like, huge, but I feel like that's, like, a really good size for this. I'm just kind of eyeing it up for this part, because I think it's easier to do it that way. Are you joining us, Harvey? I heard you flopping your ears over there. Okay. There he is! Are you joining us? You're actually going to join us today? I think he's feeling a little bit better, too, which is nice. Oh, where's the... Oh, wait, no, Harvey Bubble? There he is. There's my sweet boy. Say hi, Harvey. Oh, should I go in the back loop, or should I just do... I never realized, like, that would be better. Potentially. Hold on. Okay. We'll do back loop. So I'm just going to put all of the stitches onto my Tunisian hook. So I'm going in, yarning over, bringing it out of the hook, and then just continuing down the line till we have a ton of loops onto our hook. I have a few Tunisian projects that I actually have to get done. Started them, Have to get them finished. That's the problem, is I should probably be working on an actual whip, but no, I'm like over here like, well, this is a whip that's been in my head for a while. Does that count? I say yes. I say yes, it does count. How you doing, Harvey? You looking out the window? Oh, we had a friend in the yard last night, didn't we? You want to tell them about that? My husband comes up. I was working on something. My husband comes up and goes, "There's a possum in the yard." And I'm like, "Oh, you've got to be kidding." It was on the fence. It was like between the houses, but it was this adorable, honestly, possum just hanging out on the top of the fence. But Harvey was so infatuated with it. He was like, just, "Oh my god, this is what is that? I need to know what this is. I want it to come down so I can smell it." He wasn't like barking or anything. He just was like fascinated, staring at it. I was like, "Yeah, you don't need to bother the possum, right? No bothering possums." So hopefully we won't have to deal with that tonight too, but we'll see what happens. All right, so what I want to find out now, I don't know if this is going to be like the right size. I'm hopeful that it's going to be like a good size that we want to start off with, but okay. Okay, I'm gonna go 1 and then 2 all the way back for our foundation. You can always make it bigger. I can always start over and make it a little bit larger. I'm actually kind of curious to see how well the ombre actually like shows up with the like this Tunisian stitch or any of the Tunisian stitches. I think that'll be kind of fun. Okay, all the way back. So there we have it. We have our little foundation. So now for this one, it's going through here. Oh wait, no, does that have to be in the front? And you go through there and you pull this back. I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Oh wait, no, that first one, no. First one stays in the back, pull it through. Then we want it to be in the front, and you pull it through. I'm gonna make sure I did this right. Because I haven't done this, I don't think I've done this stitch. I might have. Like I said, it's been a bit, so I feel like I should mess around and try more out. You know, it shows it in the front, but is it? Is it in the front? No, yeah, okay. So front. Pull it through. And you want to keep going through all of those stitches. So hopefully I'm doing this right. We're going to find out. Because whenever I put it through the front, I feel like it's going to have way more of a hangy, droopy look. Oh, wait, I see what they're doing. Okay. So this one here, you want this in the front because it's going to add like a stitch to the hook like that. Stop it. So you want to keep that one on. Come back. There we go. Yeah, see, I find it fun to try out a bunch of different stitches and see what works for like different projects. I think it's a lot of fun to play around. So this is one of those that I was like, oh, that could be a really pretty stitch just to either do with some sort of patchwork or maybe like a full project. We're going to see how annoying it is to do them too, till I get used to it. Okay. There we go. I did do... How did I end up with one left? Did I do something silly? I hope I didn't do something silly. Oh no, they just want you to do that last one. Okay, good. So then we have this one here, pull it through, and then the end. Like that. Okay, so now on the going back, we're going to go through, let's see, I think it's going to just be 2, but I want to make sure. I feel like I have extra, like I have a ton of extra loops, but I think we're okay. Yeah, so we go through 2, all the way back. Oh my gosh, I am doing this super tight. This is where it's like, okay, do I need to go up a hook size? Are we good? Where we're at. Oh my gosh. Oh, I gotta like breathe because apparently I'm doing this super tight today. It's like not wanting to slide on my hook, and that's gonna drive me crazy. There we go. What are you doing, Harvey? You being goofball? He's probably like, you need to make me something. He thinks everything I make, though, is for him. That's just the truth. Okay. But hopefully we can have a nice, relaxing day today. Just some good stitching and relaxing, right, Harvey? Nothing too crazy. We don't want anything insane going on. Not today. All right, so on this round... I'll make sure I go through the right spots. Because it's probably going to go, like, back and forth. Yeah, so they want me to go through here first. And then we're going to kind of combine. We're going to go in front again. It goes in front again. Of course it does. These two here. Oh my gosh. Don't go through that one. Leave it on the hook. So I gotta get used to that, where it's gonna leave that one on the hook too. So it's like it's adding an extra loop. should just be all the way across. Again, like this. I'm not used to yarning over or under that way when I go through. You know, you get kind of used to the way you do it, and then you're just like, okay. You can kind of see it so far. It's getting there. Any fun holiday projects out there? I keep thinking I want to make something for people, and then I'm like, I don't know what I want to make though. And I'm just like, do I really have time to be coming up with a project right now to make for somebody? I feel like that's just going to make me stressed out, but I still want to. I love making presents. I love making gifts for people. I think it's always a fun thing. It always makes me feel even better when I can actually make someone something for their own enjoyment. Okay. Let's see. On this one, it looks like, well, should that... Yeah, because that put those two together. So wait a minute. So now I'm at the end. I don't think I have to here at the end. Do I? It doesn't feel like it. Like that last one. Like it feels like there should be something right here. And maybe it is this one right here. So if I go through this and this, that might work. That, and then our end. Okay. Still feel like it's really snug, so I don't know if I need to be going up a size just to loosen it up a little bit. I have all the way up till I think a 10 with the Tunisian hooks. They're probably like a nice cheap brand, but they work for me because when I got them, when I first started to do the Tunisian stitching and crocheting, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I want to try it. I want to test it out, and I didn't want to spend a fortune on anything. And I don't feel like you have to. Sometimes you can find something for a decent price, test it out, see if you like it, and then you don't feel like you went a little crazy if you end up not continuing with it. Or you can upgrade later on and eventually get like something super nice to use. But I guess that's my opinion. It's my take on that one. How'd that go? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. There we go. I think we're fine. Yeah. So far, so good. It looks like you can kind of see like the back and forth with it. Okay. So it looks like we'll go right here and then go to the front, and we're just going to keep repeating this, these 2 rows to get the stitch we want. Don't be licking. Don't be doing that. Yeah, I'm watching you. I have the ability. I can see what you're doing, you goof. All right. I feel like tired today. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's the silly seasonal changes and everything where it's just like the dreary. It's been just so dreary here. And I'm like, it is affecting me. And I don't need it to affect me. I want to feel like pumped and ready to go. And I'm just like, no. I do not. I do not feel that way. I want to be excited about stuff, and I'm like, ugh, it's just feeling like I want to go lay in bed. Give me a book. Leave me alone. What do you think, Harvey? So you spent the whole morning in bed? I feel like that's not a bad thing sometimes. You just need to give yourself a break, but I have too much going on. I need to keep myself a little busy. I need to keep up that motivation. Okay. There we go. Hey, stop that. Okay, so we have these. Oops, dang it. It's easier when I can kind of hook it around into the back. So that I can do that front pull easier. You can see the stitch happening now, though. And, like, it takes a couple rows, typically, I feel like, with a lot of these, where you have to do a couple different rows to get the proper pattern to actually appear. But it's worth it. Okay. And then the end. Okay, very good. And we go back. The fun part, honestly, is getting to do this where you just kind of sweep it through. But it's not always the same, so it depends on like what stitch you're doing or what part you go through. Come on. There we go. Hi, Doggoner. Welcome on in. You like the color? I like this one too. It's like an ombre. So it's going to change to like a lighter version and a darker version. I think it's like in the middle right now. How are you doing today? How are your crafts? I know you're doing a bunch of them. You can see Harvey's spot. He keeps looking so he can look out the window. He's looking for that possum. Oh, did you finish your snowman wreath? That one was coming out so cute. I liked that. I liked the ribbon you were putting in between like all the blue. There we go. So this is again, this is like the honeycomb Tunisian stitch. I feel like it ended up getting a little smaller. But I think it's coming along. I think we can kind of see it so far. If I do a few more rows, I think it'll be a bit more noticeable. I keep wanting to do that where it's like creating like an interlocking at the front. And I'm like, no, it's not what I want. There we go. Get some more of this going. So you can kind of see how it's creating that like back and forth honeycomb look. This one to me, and like what was the other one that I was looking at? This one and the waffle stitch, I always think they kind of have like a similar feel. And even the lattice, they all kind of have that like similar look to them. But I was like, oh, one of those would be really pretty to work on today. So we'll see what we feel like doing with this swatch. Again, like I'm trying to figure out, I just want to play with the swatches and see. We can always take them, have them all be like the same size, and maybe make something patchwork. You could use them to make bags or some wall hangings. I have too many ideas, but you got to get started somewhere, because I feel like once I start making it, then I can kind of like go, okay, this one will be perfect for XYZ. But I gotta get to that point. I gotta see it. I have to have it in my hand. There we go. But if you guys are working on any fun whips for Whip Wednesday, let us know what you're working on. Tell us all about it. Hopefully you're having a good time with it. I need to get some more stuff done on the side. But I figured this was a good one to work on with you guys. I feel like I'm missing stitches. Do I keep dropping stitches at the end? Slightly concerned. Slightly concerned about the end here, but I think it'll be okay. Hi, Looney Bird. Welcome on in. As many times as you watch people crochet or knit the needles, you're amazed by how quickly y'all can just work each time. Yeah, I don't know. I've been doing it for so long. I think it takes a lot of practice, a lot of patience, but it is true. It's like if you step back for a second and you watch somebody and you're just like, it's magic. We utilize these things as like wands. Make a bunch of knots, and then it ends up being something really pretty and cool. Right, Harvey? But how are you doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. There we go. I don't know how many rows we're going to end up doing with this. I think my hand's starting to get a little used to this stitch too, which is great. The faster I get used to the stitch, the better, because then I can go a little bit quicker. There we go. You. And one more. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely starting to see it. It has like a nice stretch to it. It is a really pretty color. And I always feel like the Tunisian, it always does feel a little thicker the way it goes together, but you can get that like faux knit look, and I think it's kind of fun. You're doing all right. Today was supposed to be a chill day, but now you're multitasking like 5 different projects. Oh my gosh, projects. There we go. You got this. I believe in you. What? What are you grumbling for, Harvey? I feel like I have also been juggling a bunch of projects, but it's been good. It's been good so far. Okay, so... because it's this here. Why am I not seeing it? Oh, I think it's this. So you first. Like that. And then... we're going to pick up... go forward. We're going to pick up this one. And bring it to the other side. Right? What's up, Harvey? Why are you making noises? Are the squirrels being mean to you? Do you see them or something? He's over here making a bunch of grumbly noises. I have no idea. I have no idea why. Okay. Where are we at? Right, that has to be. Something seems off. I don't know if I did something wrong on that last... Hold on a second. I'm gonna go back. Let's take these off. No, I think we had it. I don't know why that just looked wrong. Because it looks like it's like you just do the simple Tunisian stitch there. Oh, am I supposed to take these? I'm supposed to take these. That's why. I went through the wrong spot. My bad. I think we're good now. I picked up the wrong stitch. That's going to change the look of the whole thing. At least I saw it, right? Otherwise, we'd all know that that mistake was there. We just go, yes, that was a happy accident. Everything is fine. We're not going to worry about it. But if you're just joining us, we're working on some swatches today of different stitches. And today's stitch is the honeycomb Tunisian stitch. Because it's been a bit since I've done the Tunisian crocheting, which I love because I think it's so much fun. I feel like you can make a lot of cool things out of it. Like currently, I have a sweater that I need to finish that is a beautiful like Tunisian sweater in the round, and I really love it. It's just taking me a long time to finish it. And I took a break from it for a long time, and I have to go back and pick it back up, and hopefully it'll be okay. Otherwise, I might have to start over. I don't even want to think about that. Okay. But I feel like at this point, if I did have to go back and pick it back up, I absolutely could. Why do I feel like I'm missing a stitch? I feel like I'm missing a stitch. I keep looking at this like there's stitches missing. Let's see. If I go back and we can check to make sure, because if there's stitches missing, we're starting over. Then I'm doing something weird at the end of this run, and I don't understand why. Oh, we're back to being a little too tight. That's fine. Honestly, if we can call it a practice round, I'd be okay with that. It's just getting used to the stitch, making sure I'm going into the right spot, and then we can be like, okay, now we're going to make the proper swatch. Because what size is this? 6? I don't know. Do I want to move to a 6.5? I feel like it's going to get way too big then. We'll see what happens. See, this part looks funky too for some reason. Like it's not... Like getting through that stitch seems weird, and I don't know why. Okay. Yeah, see, like the beginning here doesn't feel right. I think I made a mistake somewhere. But the middle looks pretty good. So I feel like we're getting the stitch, we're understanding what we're supposed to be looking at. You can see how the stitches line up. But I don't like how my front looks. And then my end, I keep feeling like I'm dropping stitches. And I don't know what's going on there. So I think we're going to start it over. which I think is fine. And I'm going to get a bigger hook just for fun, just to see if that actually makes my hand feel better, because there's something about Tunisian stitching. As much as I love it, I feel like it is a bit more strenuous on my hands than regular crocheting. I don't know why, but it does feel that way to me. But I do like this stitch. I think this is really pretty, and I think on this color especially, it's really pretty. So let's frog it. We're gonna frog it, and we're gonna start again. But I'm happy with it. I think the size, like this, if we do that, I think that's a good size, right? Something small. All right. There's a little knot on the end here. Where are my scissors? Okay, so I'm going up a size just to see if that helps with holding this a little bit better. It might. I don't know if that'll help with how tight I'm making my stitches, but it's kind of the thought. It's just a half, it's 0.5 on this scale here. Oh, hi, Mole. Welcome on in. How you doing? You gonna land in the leaves? You're really going back and forth. Can you do it? Can you do... Oh! Oh! That was so close. That was so close. I'm glad you're doing well. Good to see ya. How are your whips going? Do you have a new friend in the house? That feels good. All right, so I'm chaining 25 when I do this. I'm going to go back into the back loops again. And I'm going to try to keep this nice and loosey-goosey. Okay, hold on. I'm coming over. I'm checking. Where'd you go? Oh my god! The face! If you guys go to the pets in Discord, part of my Discord, you can see it. Meet Moose. I love that. I love the name Moose. What a sweetie. I love the face. Moose is gonna fit right in with all of the other babies. I love it. He's so adorable. You're not wrong. I love your new little family member right there. Little hamster friend. So how did you pick Moose? Did it just pop into your head? You're just like, Moose. That's it. You look like a moose. You act like a moose. You got to choose him and name him? Perfect. I like it. You wanted a Canadian name. I like it. That's so good. Gotta bring the home country back in. Moose, poutine, or maple. I even had the thought of like, oh, maple would have been a cute one too. That's great. Fun ideas. I mean, it does look like a... Well, poutine's the gravy, right? So maybe if it was like a darker shade. Moose is so cute, though. Perfect for a tiny hamster. You get the ironic name out of it, right? But I'm glad you guys are doing well and having fun over there. That's so good. Alright. bringing it back. Hopefully I don't screw it up this time, but we got this. Learning something new, trying something different, right, Harv? So I must have done something funky on the first stitch in one of those rounds, and that's why I was like, because it looked so flat. It like wasn't doing the same honeycomb look at the beginning where I feel like it should have. But we'll get it to pop out. Alright. So we have our foundation back. Let's start that honeycomb stitch again. I do love this color, so I'm glad we picked this color. You guys didn't have anything to say with this color. I picked this color. I was like, yeah, this one. This is the one. This is what's happening. Okay, so we go through the first two. Wabam. This one comes up on board. And we slip it back through. Okay. So far, so good. I say that, and I'm barely into the stitch. But I do feel like I'm getting faster at it, which is also nice. So it's like, okay, that was a good practice few rows. Let's go. We're going to go nice and quick on this one. Again, if you're just joining us, I am doing some Tunisian stitching today. Just to kind of make some swatches, play around with stitches, all that good fun. I plan to do this like a lot more, but today we are going to be looking at the honeycomb stitch. Tunisian crochet stitch, I should specify. And that's what I'm working on right now. If you are curious. Okay, bye, Harvey. There we go. Okay. He's probably gonna go get some dinner for himself. I say it like he's going to go make his own dinner. No. I just assume he got hungry. Alright, so now we have the final stitch here, which was the regular stitch, and then stitch at the end. Like so. Go through 2 each time. Yeah, he's ordering takeout. Exactly, yeah. He's probably, like, rummaging through my purse, pulling out my wallet. He's gonna order food for himself. I'm currently just working on some crochet swatches and trying out different stitches. So we're making a Tunisian honeycomb stitched swatch, which is just going to be like a square. Oh my gosh, if I don't mess up. But then we can kind of do whatever we want with it. I was saying we could make like something patchwork and put a bunch of different stitches and swatches together. We could make the swatches into beautiful like wall hangings or very simplistic wall hangings. Do some embroidery on them because I always love to mix and match my different hobbies together. Okay, so that's the first row of that honeycomb stitch. Let's do the second. Do this one. Oops. Make sure that doesn't... Yeah. I don't know if he's rolling around. I swore I just heard him. Okay. Go through here. Hold up. There we go. Go through these two, pull it through. Okay, now I'm like dropping again. Come on, I had it, and now I'm like, it's a little awkward. I don't know what it is, but I think if I hold it back here a little bit more, there we go. That was much better. Because you want to have the yarn in front, and you're kind of just, dang it. And I have to yarn under and not over when I go through. And then you're going to have like an extra loop there from having that in the front. There we go. But I think this one looks really pretty. I like this, this stitch. And it's one of those things where you just kind of get used to it. Something new or different, or you haven't done in a while. I like the idea of making a swatch so you can practice. It's almost like making gauges. So you're like, if you're going to make your gauge for an outfit or something that you're making where you have to make sure the size is proper, make sure to do the gauge. Don't skip that. It's not worth the headache of skipping it and then nothing turns out the proper size. But then you get to practice the stitch too, because typically with those it's gonna be like, okay, so if you're using a certain special stitch, or if they want you to do something every other row, you can test it out, make sure you understand what you're doing in a small scale. I always think that's a good idea. Okay. There. And then at the end here. There we go. So now we go backwards. It's all the back and forth too. So with Tunisian stitching, it's like you pick up a bunch of loops onto your hook the one way, and then you go back through all of those loops once you get to the end. The fun thing is with the one project that I have is that it was like Tunisian crocheting in the round, so I actually have double end hooks. I was using these for that. And so it was like I'd go a certain amount of times, flip it, go back through, flip it, go through some more, flip it, go back through. I'm like, I didn't have like a full set where it's like this whole loop and then it's double hooked, which is really cool. But I didn't get those. I just got the double hook like this to do it with, which worked really well. I probably just took a little extra time though, because I had to go back and forth like that. But it was a lot of fun. I'm like, I kind of want to do more Tunisian crocheting in the round. I'm like, give me hats, give me everything. What else can I make? Any reason to get more craft supplies, right? Okay. There we go. Come on. Oh my gosh. No, no, no. I dropped it. Oh, shoot. Did I drop it? I dropped it. Fudge monkeys. Hold on. I gotta see. Can I pick it back up, or am I kind of SOL right now? I feel like I might be SOL. Hold on. If I go through that, was that right? Oh yeah, I think we're good. I think we're okay. We're fine. Whew. Thought I dropped it for a second. It's where I like get scared of like knitting, and if I drop something, it's gonna be mean to me. It's not going to be forgiving. It's a bit more forgiving. I like the stuff that is just like, oh no, it's okay, you got this. I believe in you. It's like, okay, thank you. Yes. That's what I need to hear. Alright, so now we're going to just repeat these 2 rows again. And just bring those 2 loops together each time. Stop it. Keeps wanting to go over. I'm like, no, I want you to stay in the back. Stay on the hook. Don't frustrate me. There we go. Oh, I should check. Really quick. Because if the brother messages me, I gotta work on something with him. Okay. Get in there. Nope. Stay. Oh, I keep wanting to do that. I keep wanting to yarn over instead of under. It's driving me a little crazy. The habit. The habit I have. There we go. Oh, are we in a break? Okay, good time to get a drink of water. Stay hydrated. Stretch a little bit. Honestly, why not? Let's do that. Go stretch. Take my fingers this way. Jazz hands. Pull it back. Give yourself a break, because if you are working hard today, you might need to stretch out the back a little bit. Do some turns. Shake it out. If you haven't stood up in a while, you might want to do that. If you are working at your desk, posture check right now. Oh, I probably should take a sip. All right. I'm going to continue. But you do what you need to do. If you need to go take a bathroom break, perfect time to do so. Okay. I should take more breaks whenever that pops up. I tend not to. I can't help myself. I'm like, no, well, I can just work through it. It's not a big deal. But I probably should take more breaks when I see that. Force you guys to take a break too with me, right? Just give us a second to get back to it. But since I had to frog and start over, I'm giving myself this for today. I think that is allowed. I see what I did last time, I think. Okay, so if I do that, there's a stitch here. That's the one we want. Yeah, okay. So see, I was forgetting a stitch. Now I know. We're good. Jeez. I knew something. It felt empty there, you know? I was like, something is off. Okay. All the way back. Welcome back, everybody. Did you take a break? Did you get hydrated? Did you shake out all that tension that you're holding? Do some stretches, get something to drink, do all of that good stuff, and then get back and be cozy. Alright. So far, so good. Ugh. Readjust. But here, I'll even show it a little bit closer. I think that looks a lot better. I'm kind of glad that I went up half a hook size. I'm loving the way that looks. Okay. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. Good. So now we repeat row... I guess it's row 2 that I'm repeating here, because you start off with just that simple stitch. And then you go back into doing the proper honeycomb piece. It is really simple. I think it's similar to... Did we do the lattice stitch together? I want to say it was the waffle. I think it's really similar to the waffle, but with the waffle, you go through the 2 stitches without having this piece in front. I feel like that's a part of the difference there, which changes how everything looks and comes together. What did I do? Hold on. Let's try that again. It just sounded like something popped. Like it felt like something popped and I was like, uh-oh. Did I just break a stitch or something? No, we're okay. Alright. Trying to keep this up. I technically still haven't put up my stream schedule for this week. Yesterday I needed a break, and then I wanted to work on other stuff, so apologies for not streaming yesterday. I think my plan will be for us to start our new game, though, Friday, or we'll start it next week. We'll see what comes up, because I know that I had a couple friends who wanted to play a game together, so I want to see if that's actually happening. But if not, then we're going to start our new game together, and I think that'll be really fun. That wasn't you, Harvey? I just saw a light turn on in the yard. We have some, like, motion sensor lights. And Harvey just walked into my room, so that's a little weird. Alright, let's see. But I keep wanting to look for that possum, because it was like, one, I don't want him, you know, doing something stupid, or the possum getting, trying to protect itself against Harvey for some reason. I'm like, I don't need any of that happening in the yard while I'm not paying attention, so I keep wanting to check to make sure it's not out there. That's where my brain is at right now, is there a possum in my yard? Bring that. There we go. Oh yeah, I'm feeling a lot more confident with this now. So this is great. It's very exciting. Harvey, you stay in here, because then I can turn your camera back on. Everybody only wants to be here for the Harvey cam anyways, so I gotta give you guys what you want. Those adorable ears and all, right? That's the best part. Okay. There we go. And I keep wanting to check on each row just because it's like, if I make a mistake, I feel like it's going to be very noticeable. And then we can always just go back one row instead of having to start over. Because I don't want to start over again. I want to make my actual swatch, please. Okay. Look at, you can see it. I think it looks pretty. I think that's actually a really pretty stitch. Is my phone, like, auto-focusing on wherever I am right now? That's so weird. It is. Alright. You do you then, I suppose. But hey, if anybody is just joining us and you want to share what you're working on for Whip Wednesday, feel free. Let us know. Oops. Wait. Yes? No. Yes? No, I missed one. This one, right? What? Hold on. Because it's these two together. So it has to... Well, this one has to be by itself, right? Or did we just do that on the last one? Uh-oh. I'm confused. Something feels funky. Alright, so that was in front. That was simple front. Okay, yes. So we want to go here first with this stitch. Harvey, don't be obscene. Don't be obscene. Stop. Stop. Be good boy. Be good boy. Because you're on camera. They wanted to see you. They love getting to see the Harvey. That's the highlight. Something seems off for some reason. Why? Why does that seem wrong? No, that's gotta be right. Hold on. Whew, panicking. Let me see. So I'm working on the honeycomb stitch right now, and I'm just having to go back and forth between the two different rows. Why does something feel wrong? Is it you first and then the one underneath? Did I pull out the wrong one? Oh, is it these two together? Hold up. I think it's these two together. Is that where I'm making my mistake? Yeah. Okay. So it's, see, that stitch was the right stitch. I'm looking at it like I'm just trying to judge where everything is gonna go, and instead of just doing the stitch I'm supposed to. That is my fault. I think we're okay now. Maybe. Except I still feel like I'm missing stitches. Why do I feel like I'm missing stitches? What is happening? Because, see, I feel like these two have to go together, so these two would have to go together. But if I do that... Why am I so confused all of a sudden? This road, something feels wrong. Because I feel like there should be... this here. Go into this one. You gotta stay on my dang hook. Is Harvey feeling better today? I think he is. I think he is. Right, Harv? Yeah. They're talking about you. Because you didn't feel well the other day. But now you're feeling better. You seemed like it yesterday, too. So I'm pretty sure he's feeling better. Not sure what he got into. What upset his tummy. But something upset his tummy on Monday. But he's much, much better. don't know whether to redo this last row. Why does it look weird to me? What is happening? Is it just not my day? Maybe it's just not my day. And then you. Something just feels so wrong, and I don't know what it is, and I cannot pinpoint it. Just give me a second, because I gotta, like, look at this now. And go, okay, what's the problem? What's happening? Am I just adding a stitch somehow? Okay, hold on. Okay, so we have you here. I think maybe I just have to do this. Okay, so if I just go like you. And then this one goes here. Maybe that's all it is. And I'm just making it more complicated. I just feel like I'm missing a stitch again. Why do I feel like I keep losing a stitch? This is where I'm getting thrown off. I think there is a stitch here. And it's just hiding from me. So then you guys go together. There. Okay, I think we're fine. I don't know. I'm gonna go for it. I think that's fine. I don't know why I keep missing where those stitches are, if I'm just not seeing it properly or what, or if it's just today. You know what? We're just gonna blame it on the day. I've got too much going on, and I'm just like staring at this going, why do you feel wrong? I don't know if you guys ever do that. It's just like, what did I do? That looks better. I think that's better. I think we're okay now. Just keep going. Just keep stitching. It'll be fine. Right, Harv? Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, silly. Did you say hi to everybody? Say hi, everybody. Right, Goober? No? Alright. Right? So you guys gotta say hi, Harvey. Yeah. Not just Harvey saying hi to you. And then Harvey can say hi to Moose. Hi, Moose! Okay, we go here. Go here through these two. Okay, am I missing a stitch or is it just you? It's just you. See? Somehow I keep missing stitches, but I think we're good on this run. I think we're noticing where I have made my mistakes. We're fixing my mistakes. And we're going to be happy with it. Yes? You're not a mistake. You were never a mistake. You're the best thing ever. Right, Harv? Say, I'm the best. Are you going to leave me again? Don't leave me again, Harvey. I like it when you hang out. There we go. Ah, shoot. There we go. Come on. Alright, let's make sure that everything is looking good again. I think we're okay. I think we're all good. Except then I look at this one and I'm just like, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yes? Maybe? Why does it look funky? Does it look funky? Am I going crazy? Then these two would go together. And I think it's just these two go together on this one, so we should be okay. Alright, keep going. Keep making our swatch. Hopefully it'll turn out okay. If it looks like really messy, like I did this when I was a kid, it's just what I'm gonna have to deal with, I guess. I don't know if I even have any of my old stuff that I first made. I don't even know. I'd have to check. I know I had found like an old doll scarf that I made, like I knitted, like when I was a child. That looked really funny. Because it wasn't consistent, and then you could see where I started to pick it up and getting better, and I was like, okay, now it's like consistent. But that's what this like makes me think of. It's just where I look at something and I'm just like, oh, good lord. What was I doing? I have come so far, and yet I am falling so hard for some reason today. How are you guys doing? How are your whips going? Because apparently mine is going to drive me crazy. Maybe I need to look again to see how to do this properly. Like, I can get the middle, but the beginning and the end feels off. Feels wrong. Oops. There we go. And then put it into the end. Okay. There we go. We got this. We can do this together, right? Something about this time of year, when everything just starts getting dark and yucky, it messes with my brain. It really does. It makes me feel like, ugh. Why? Because it's already dark out now. I feel like it shouldn't be yet. I got used to when it was bright out until like 9 o'clock. And then it's just been so gloomy. Alright, let's see. That looks good. I think so far so good, right? Let's see. Keep it up. How are we doing on time? Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I know I don't want to go super late today, only because I want to make sure I can eat some dinner before doing more projects tonight. Hope you guys don't mind. But I just wanted to do something relaxing and fun and a little different. And I feel like I'm just practicing. I really do. I feel like I'm just practicing right now. Which I should do more of like the knitting stuff with you guys too and like just do a bunch of practice. I have an embroidery project that I'm going to start too. I probably should start that like a month ago. But we could work on that together if I'm feeling confident and ambitious to do that on stream. But it's a tree skirt. And I was like, oh, I haven't like done this. And I'm like, I have this. I could do this. So I kind of want to work on that. It's like an old one. I'm like, I don't even know where I got this now, if somebody gave it to me or if it was somebody else's project and I inherited it somehow. And I'm like, maybe I should make this because we have this small tree in our basement that we put up and we had gotten so that when we're down there watching some movies in the winter, you know, in like December, we still get to have like the festive lights and everything. So I'm like, well, we need a tree skirt for that one. So I'm like, this actually could be perfect if I feel like I can do it. And I think I can. I just have to start. You know, I always feel like that's one of the hardest things is starting. You can come up with a lot of ideas. You can have like all these different projects you want to do, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is just start it. Which is where I'm at right now with this project. So maybe I'll take a look at that later even. We'll see what happens. And if I feel like I can do it on stream with you guys without getting embarrassed by or needing to think more, you know, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things to it, but or if I need to sit a certain way, it might be kind of difficult, but we'll see what happens. I keep wanting to do more like sewing and embroidery stuff with you guys because I think it would be fun to mix it up a little bit. Right, Harv? What are you doing? You and your big old spot. Right? So you have that classic dog look somehow. Okay. Oopsies. Yeah, we're fine. No, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Ooh. Okay. What do you guys think so far? I like it. I think it's a pretty stitch. I'm trying to think of all the different things I want to do with it now. If I were to embroider something on this, I'm trying to think with this color, right? Like, ooh, what could we do? It is a honeycomb, so maybe we could like embroider some bees onto it. Something like that could be fun. Maybe a silhouette of some sort could be cute. I think we could come up with some fun ideas. Did I touch you with this? I'm sorry, Harvey. I didn't mean to. I know it's a long tail. Okay. He left me. And he's gone. Okay. There we go. I like this stitch. I think I like it. I think I would do this again. Because I think that's going to be a part of this too. Where we're looking at different stitches and making swatches out of them. Would I do that stitch again? Would I make that stitch again? Would I use it in something else? I think I could. I think I could use this one in something. Like, now that I'm, like, getting used to it, I feel like there's definitely something there for us to make. Oopsies. This way. Put these together. Nice. All right. Just a bunch of repeats, right? That's all we're doing is a nice repeating pattern. It becomes very methodical and you can just relax with it. I just want to go here and then here, right? Make sure. Go a few stitches and then check on that because I didn't think there was. I think that's, yeah, that's good. Because again, it's just 2 repeating rows is all I'm doing. You do your foundation, then you have 2 repeating rows, 2 and 3, that you do over and over again to have that pattern come out. And I like that with different stitches and stuff where you just have to do the same thing over and over again and it'll make something really cool. And again, it's kind of like a good practice is just making a swatch. Especially if I haven't done it in a while or if you're working on other things and it's like, I need to work on that specific project, but it's been a while. I'm going to make a swatch first and then get back to it so that I can make sure my hands are ready for it. It's almost like doing warm-ups with music is what I'm like thinking about. Okay. Did I add a stitch by accident? Uh-oh, hold on. It's happening again where I can't see where I'm supposed to go for some reason. I think it's here. And then here. I don't know why that keeps happening. I just like my brain is just like not today. I don't want to work today. You're on your own. Which is like, but you are me. How am I supposed to do this without you? Okay. go. Now I'm like counting in my head just to make sure that we do have the proper amount of stitches. Because I should end up with the amount of stitches I started with. I should still have that same amount. Okay. Yep, we're good. Okay. Whew, I got nervous. I was like, if it doesn't come up to the same amount, I'm going to be like, where did I make my mistake? Is it at the beginning? Is it at the end? It's not in the middle. But that's, I think, a good sign. Okay. But I hope you guys are having a really fantastic week. We're in the middle of it so far. We're on a Wednesday. It's Whip Wednesday, work in progress. How's everything going? It's like to check in with what's going on. Where are we at? What do we need to do? Okay. Ta-da! I think it looks really pretty. I'm happy. I'm happy, and I think our yarn is getting a little darker, which is fun. So you can see more of that ombre happening. Okay, there we go. Our next... Yeah. Yes, okay. Stitch here. Perfect. Wait, did I? Yes. Ooh, I'm starting to just do it now and I'm not paying attention. I was like, wait a minute, now I feel like I'm messing up again. I think I'm just second guessing myself. The confidence is not there. Where is my confidence? Bring it back. Okay. There we go. Getting our beautiful honeycomb stitch into a fun swatch for us to have fun with. It's going to be so good. If I didn't have to start over, I think I would be pretty much done, which is what I wanted. To at least have one of our swatches completed today. And I do want to just go through all of my like scrap yarn, make swatches, scrap yarn, and make different little things. That's kind of what I've been working on doing lately. It's just taking a bunch of these little pieces and trying to make really cool things out of them, or use the fun colors to just spice up some small projects. Or make big projects out of the small amounts that we have. What's happening? There we go. Okay. Why does it feel so tight all of a sudden? There we go. I don't know what you guys like to do with like your scrap yarn or any of the small pieces or small amounts that you have left. But I always feel like there's some really cool things you can make with them or use to put them together. And there's always another fun project here and there, right? Oops, 1 through 3. There we go. Ah! There we go. Okay. I think it definitely needs to be blocked. I still feel like I'm doing something funny on this edge, and I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm like either picking up or dropping or doing something weird. This side looks a lot better. But I hate how this side looks. I don't know what I'm doing. It's gonna drive me crazy. Okay. You go there. I feel like I'm already getting tired. I don't know what it is. I'm riding the struggle bus lately. Just been so tired. Gotta find some more energy. I gotta bring it out of myself. Get excited about something. Okay. Okay, there we go. Watch. I'm gonna come back to this and be like, I know what I'm doing wrong. I know what I'm doing wrong at the beginning of every single row. That's where I'm like, I know that's where I'm making a mistake. I know I am. But for some reason, I cannot figure out for the life of me what I'm doing. Okay. Coming back. Just a lot of back and forth, right? I'm actually kind of curious because we haven't been turning, so I haven't really been looking at the back. You guys probably can see the back with that camera. But I always feel like the backs with the Tunisian stitches tend to look very similar. Almost like there's this knot in the back in each row. So you can see like the different texture in the back versus the front. The front tends to feel flatter to me. With most stitches, depends on what you're doing, but most stitches I always feel like it's very flat in the front, and then the back it's got this bumpy, ridged type of look and feel. Okay. Ah, very good. Very, very good. Something's wrong. Why is there like this extra weird stitch there? Oh, come on. What did I do? What if I just ignore it? What if I just ignore it? Is it bad? Is it bad if I just ignore it and I go, whatever, I don't care anymore? I'm too tired for this. I like this stitch, but I don't know what it is about the beginning of it that I'm, like, struggling. I am struggling. I don't want to have to start over. I could redo that row, but hold on. Yeah, see, I think it's just supposed to be that, but why do I keep going back and forth between, like, adding and subtracting a stitch there? This is almost consistent. This is not. What am I doing wrong? Let's find out. Let me see. Let me look at a couple images, and hopefully that can give me a reason. This is horrendous. This looks great in the middle. This looks fine. This is horrendous. Like, what am I doing? I'm being vulnerable. I'm trying to see what I'm doing wrong. Yes. That's fine. Yeah. I feel like that's what I'm doing, but why doesn't it look like that? The confusion. Because it's going to make me want to start over. Like, I'm going to. You know I'm going to. You guys know how I work. I'm looking at this like, I should start again. And I don't know if it's just because I'm, like, getting thrown off on what row I'm on, so then I keep repeating a row instead of, like, going every other. I think that's got to be the issue, right? That's got to be my main issue. It's such a pretty stitch, though. I do like it. I do like it a lot. Would you hate me if I started again? Because I don't like it. See how weird this is? I definitely am adding a stitch on each time. It's almost like I am trying to increase. It's like I am trying to increase. And I blame myself. I blame myself because I was getting so caught up and going, I'm repeating something. I knew I was. You saw me. The entire time I've been going, something's wrong. And then I just ignore it. And then I keep going. I heard knocking for a second. I think we're fine. Oh, the pain. The pain of frogging sometimes, right? But we all go through it. And we're back. Hey, look, it's like it's the start of stream again. All right, let's try to do this at least one more time. We can do a few rows together. I gotta do this right, though, right? Okay. Back to our 25 stitches. All right. Foundation row. Here we go. We're going to pull up a loop. I'm going into the back. Don't think you really have to. I just think it lays nicer if I do it this way. Then I feel like the top and the bottom end up looking a bit more uniform as well. But I hope all your projects are going well and you didn't have to frog as many times as I did today. Oh. Did my... I think that just tells me that I'm done. Yep, there it goes. I think we're done for today. How do you guys think? I can't. All right, so I just had to frog again, and I feel like I'm going to go work on this. But I liked that we got to try out this stitch. I think that was fun. I think we should keep doing that. I want to make this swatch. We're going to make more. I think that's going to be cool. Apparently today was not my day to craft. No crafts today. None. That's what my camera says. So let me just get my lovely links in here. We're gonna get the heck out of here because it's just not working. Nothing's working for me. It's fine. It's cool. I got stuff to do anyways. I hope you guys can get your whips done and work done and have some fun with it. But make sure you're following me on my socials. Check out the podcast, rate, review, subscribe, share it with your friends. Join the Discord and the really cool community we have. I have a YouTube channel where I make some fun videos and I put up all my VODs. I do have merch and all of that fun stuff. And then I'll let you guys know what's going to happen the rest of the week. I don't know. Something just not working today. Sorry, guys. I would keep going, but nope. Apparently, I'm not supposed to. All right. I'm going to say keep crafting, keep gaming, stay lazy. I'll see you guys next time. Have fun. See you guys later. Bye. It's okay. See you guys later. See you guys tomorrow, maybe, or Friday, or this weekend. Bye.